We interrupt our scheduled broadcast now to bring you some breaking news. We've just been informed that the bestest, most caringest, kindest and beautifulest woman in the world's history has officially been married today. Rumours have been swirling that she may be off the market for many months now, and in an exclusive report we can confirm that this is now correct. We cross now to Alex for more details.
Thanks, Lou. Here at News HQ, we can confirm that Melissa Gard, the bestest, kindest, caringest and beautifulest woman in the world, is now married. And while there is one extraordinarily lucky man, this will send shockwaves across the globe. Men all over the planet will be waking to the news that they no longer have a chance with the bestest, with the kindest, with the most caringest, and not to mention the most beautifulest woman in the world. And even some of our biggest names are not immune to disappointment.
Yeah, thanks everyone for joining me here. I wish I was here under better circumstances, but this news has really just rocked the playing group. It's been devastating to hear that the bestest, kindest, most caringest and beautifulest woman in the world, Melissa, is now off the market. It just doesn't seem right to play on. I mean, guys were holding out a lot of hope after hearing that she'd sat through the 3-day test match at Bellerive Oval. Only now to hear this news that she's no longer available, it's really rocked us to the core. And yeah, I'm not sure when we'll be able to play again, if we'll be able to play again. But at the moment, as it stands, the season's postponed, and we'll let you know in due course when we might be willing to take the field again.
Yeah, thanks. Good question. It's been a nightmare for the selection panel. There's no doubt about that, causing us some real headaches. Just trying to find enough players, a team of players to go out to train, let alone play. Ever since they found out that the bestest, caringest, loveliest, beautifulest, most girl in the world, Melissa, has been taken off the market. It's the cricketer's nightmare. Taken their proverbial bat and ball and gone home. We're trying everything we can. We've flown in psychologists, psychiatrists, positivity experts, but I don't know, mate. I'm not sure if the boys are going to be able to go on.
Well, the only reason I make music at all, really, is to impress Melissa. She's always been my inspiration. Knowing that she's getting married, it's truly devastating.
It isn't only men, the male species, hurting at this news. It's going to send ripples across the entire economy. Industry, such as our world-leading tourism and hospitality sector, will be sent to its knees.
Well, this is an absolute disaster for Tasmania. First the pandemic and now this. We know from research that 85% of males who travel to Tasmania come to catch a glimpse of Melissa, the bestest, most caringest, kindest and beautifulest woman in the world. We expect those numbers to take a huge hit now, and we'll have to put some real effort and strategies in place to think about how we're going to market Tasmania given this development.
I'm here on the shores of Fake Pedder, and underneath this fake lake is the most beautiful quartzite beach, Lake Pedder. Not as beautiful as Melissa, of course, but restoring this beautiful Lake Pedder could be a beacon to the world and so important to our tourism industry. But I do wonder, without Melissa, what's the point? I mean, who cares about a beautiful quartzite beach without Melissa?
But it isn't all doom and gloom. To every cloud there is a silver lining. Women are now realising, well, with Melissa off the market, men who were previously transfixed with her and the prospect of one day wedding her will now lower their gaze and look elsewhere for the love of their life.
Well, what a great day it is. To think that she's finally out of the way, so the rest of us can stop playing second fiddle to her and hopefully get a look in. I mean, she's really nice and everything, but Man, has she caused some headaches for the rest of us trying to compete with her. You just have to accept that some mountains can't be climbed. Mount Melissa.
I, for one, am stoked Melissa's getting married. I mean, at least some of us will get some attention now. I mean, instead of everyone being like, Melissa this, Melissa that, Melissa. Boys, you'll have to settle for us now.
So, who is this man offered such an incredible opportunity? Is it Hollywood heartthrob Brad Pitt? Is it AFL superstar Dustin Martin? Or is it Superman himself? No, it's Greg Irons, which begs the question on other men's lips, how have they fallen behind him in the romance pecking order?
Quite frankly, I'm in shock today, along with the rest of the world. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that anyone would ever be considered worthy of marrying the bestest, caringest, kindest, beautifulest woman in the history of the world. And the bloke who has got the gig is someone none of us ever thought would be considered worthy. In fact, anyone that's ever seen the, quite frankly, grotesque head on Greg's neck would be in as much shock as I am that he's the chosen one.
Yeah, so, pardon? Are you serious? Melissa? The Melissa chose Greg? No, you're kidding me. I don't believe it. Have you seen the head on him? Have you seen the size of the lip?
Well, with our genetics as her parents, we always knew that our daughter would be the bestest, most caringest, kindest and beautifulest girl in the world's history. That was a given.
Yeah, so I guess that led us to have really high hopes for her in marriage. Hope that she might marry a prince, sports person, actor, or just someone of note. So I guess we would really be lying if we said we weren't a little bit disappointed. But hey, she's off her hands, eh?
Well, it's my sister, isn't it? Disgusted. Even so much as tries to hold her hand.
Well, what can I say? He may be our son, but we never thought he really had a chance with her. I just hope she takes on our last name so that we can sort of be associated with her.
I mean, we love him. Well, sort of love him anyway. There must be something about Greg, some sort of hidden attraction that convinced Melissa that she should become his wife. Needless to say, we are very relieved and thrilled about that.
It's amazing, really. I mean, fancy being the twin sister of the guy who's married the world's caringest, most loveliest, most beautifulest woman in the world. I mean, it's just, God, I don't know. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
Lucky bastard.
Well, if you ask me an honest question, I'll give you an honest answer. I'm really jealous.
Well, if you ask me an honest question, I'll give an honest answer. I guess all I can really say is that I'm jealous.
This will go down as one of the biggest news stories ever covered. One of those where were you moments, not unlike the falling of the Berlin Wall or the slap on Chris Rock by the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And media across the world are clamouring to cover the story. Here's some of their reaction.
Welcome back to ABC Radio. Well, this will be the story not only of the decade, but probably of my entire career, because the best, most caring, kindest and most beautiful girl in the world has just gotten married. We've had to close our callback lines due to the barrage of disappointed blokes calling in. All of them absolutely devastated. All I can say is that the world has changed dramatically. In an instant, everything is different.
Nath!
Yes, why are you yelling?
I've got breaking news.
Oh, we don't do breaking news on this
Someone's
show.
just handed me this.
What is it?
Well, the rumours are true, mate.
Mm-hmm.
The bestest, most caringest, kindest, beautifulest
Who wrote this script, first of all? Because we need to chat to them.
Probably producer Grace. This girl in the world. She's been married, mate.
She's getting married. Hang on. Someone's just telling me something as we're speaking. It's true. And
Yes.
it's to Greg from Bonnarong. What the hell? This is wild.
Not Greg from Bonnarong. The guy's always, puts a vape in his mouth and...
Yeah, he's always vaping. He's always... How's he got time to get married when he's constantly vaping?
I like him. He's a good bloke. He does a lot of good things. But have you seen what he looks like?
Yeah.
It's not like us. Not two good-looking roosters.
Honestly, every time I go to Bonnarong, I go, he looks like a sick animal. Do we need to take him into the operating centre? You know
Bonnarong,
what I mean?
more like what's wrong with Greg?
At least you could have pretended to read that off the script.
Anyway, no, if you're going to be pulling my chain, you've got to be yanking my crank.
I'll do both. How does that look?
I don't know what to say. I just can't believe, because I've met this lovely lady at the Jack Jumpers a couple of times.
Yeah.
If she's watching this, it's not too late.
I've met her
Chuff off.
I reckon I know when it happened too, because I saw Greg at Freycinet.
Yeah.
I saw him at Freycinet Lodge with this mystery lady. And
the most beautifulest, caringest.
And I went
girl.
up to her and said, Are you okay? And she said, yeah, I'm here with him. And I was like, no, you're not. She goes, we're getting married. Okay. You don't joke Mondays again.
You're pulling my chain. You're yanking my crank.
Are you wanking my chain? Wait, what? They're getting married, guys. It's big news.
No, round of applause.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
huge round of applause, guys. Round of applause.
Congrats. Greg will be okay. We like him.
No, he won't. Not at all. Get out while you can.
I don't think you can say wank in your chain.
I didn't mean to, but it's funny.
It's funny.
Well, there you have it. An event of monumental proportion. Back to you, Lou.
Extraordinary scenes, just incredible. What a moment in history. Over to you now for Sport, Brent.
I've got nothing, Lou. Soccer doesn't matter. Footy doesn't matter. Cricket doesn't matter. Even the Jack Jumpers don't matter. When you're lost in the game of love, you've lost everything.